I know
Thank you,
do a
sir.
lot of walking.
Welcome, everybody. Wow, we are.
Yeah, they're like, they've got like extra.
Somebody has no idea he's on a live stream right now.
Extra insole is what they have.
We are live right now.
Understand.
Turn these lights down, though. This is like hard to look at. Ah! I've been turned to dust.
Turned to dust.
Welcome, guys. We are back in Florida. We didn't leave.
How does that look?
This is day
It's
two.
day 2, Modern 300. Honestly, it looks better. My eyes don't like hurt peripherally. We're hanging.
Yeah, you have a bit more color now.
We're banging. We'll let some guys get through here. We've seen a lot of. You can have some of that if you want.
I was just moving it away from me because it was by my phone.
Because it's too dangerous.
Yeah. Once you start eating Chex Mix, you can't stop eating Chex Mix.
Let's go ahead and link this stream as well, guys. Welcome all. Welcome all.
Thank you for joining the live. Thank you for the rose.
Thank you for the glizzy. Thank you for the glizzy.
A galaxy? Wow.
Thank you for the glizzy.
Very cool.
Thank you for the glizzy.
A rose. It smells so nice.
Why don't we go? Yeah, we should definitely go live on TikTok this week.
Yeah, we're gonna be live on TikTok. Begging for money. That's the plan for the rest of the day, guys. We'll be live on TikTok, begging for money.
Have you joined the Patreon yet? Well, let me tell you something. I'm gonna beg for money really soon, honestly. We do have a Patreon. If you want them. Just saying, if you want them.
Guys, today's plan, we're kicking off Modern. I'm just gonna set this right here for now.
Yeah, sure.
We're kicking off Modern. It's gonna be awesome. We're gonna be looking at the Kong a little bit later today, maybe even like right now. We'll do that in a video though, so it doesn't look bad and it's not what it was yesterday.
Big monkey? No way.
Big monkey.
We'll be streaming games later.
It'll be a good time, guys. We have a really cool field today. There's a lot of unique teams. I'm actually really happy to say that, and it's true.
One team does stick out and stand above the rest, though, with just the sheer level of how impressive the building skills were. One brave man.
5 carded surfers?
No, one brave man running Witch Queen Lafay.
Steven. How about Steven, dude?
Yeah.
That one?
5 carded silver. Anyone can run 5 carded silver surfers. All you need is a small down payment.
All you need is like $1,000 or whatever.
All you need is to say your mortgage payment. See ya. And then some, probably, honestly.
I'm not paying rent for 2 months. Here's my 5 carded silver surfer.
I was on the phone with my landlord. I said, what did you want me to do?
I will say,
Did you want me to?
Very few ghost surfers today. There's very little ghost surfers on the field. Kind of is what it is. I don't think I saw
Ghost surfer?
Yeah.
Yeah, no, ghost surfer. Not a ton.
Ghost surfers.
There's not a lot going on there.
See a few tomorrow.
I can't say I'm surprised he dies so easily. He's just he's 2 glass cannons.
But you know, we saw some yesterday, so I was kind of hoping we'd see some today. But I get that yesterday was a pretty different format. But,
yesterday, with points being 400 and it also being theme and unique, there's a lot of variance stuff that like you wouldn't normally run but fits the theme, or stuff that just like gets an extra boost because you have
Also,
another 100 points.
Thank you, PJ. I want Joe's build before I take these pictures.
I just want to hear that audio.
Wow.
Cornelius?
Oh, hey.
Look at this beautiful shirt.
Where's Michael?
Wow. I don't know.
He wants one of those shirts. If you see Michael, Chance has the shirt on that he can buy.
Oh, nice. Thank you, Chance.
The passing of the water. The passing of the ghosts.
Chance, how did I know that you would grab the worst flavor?
All right.
Chance.
Tropical
Audio
mango.
testing.
Tropical
We
mango.
can really hear you.
Mango.
I think you kind of have to hold the mic like this to really be able to hear it.
Do we? Oh, okay.
I don't drink ghosts.
Oh, not quite. No, you can.
Orange one.
Orange one.
There's a flavor called orange cream is what I was kind of getting at. But you know what, Chance? I love you, and I will pay you back for all this. Where's your receipt? Oh, Chance, you're going to like the Swedish fish flavor. I wish. I'm a big fan of the Swedish. They're good.
Oh, nice.
No, they're good.
Swedish fish.
Shout out to you.
Swedish fish?
Round 1 pairings
what
are
it
up.
is.
And Joe
Swedish
is
fish
getting
flavor.
registered right now.
Joe Alves?
Joe Alves is getting build checks
Look
while
at
round
him go.
1 pairings are happening. Yeah, we're live right now. It's Mr. McCall.
It's wild
So I
that
need
we're live.
Cornelius, I need Joe.
Did you give me
Okay.
a ghost, Chance?
Where's Cornelius at?
I just put him in the.
Thank you.
It's the mango.
Calder said orange, so I just thought. Dude, let's go. These are the best ones.
He says they're the worst.
He said they're the worst?
Yeah.
Mango is like the best flavor.
I'm not wild about the textured cans.
Calder's a confirmed hater, guys.
I didn't
Sorry.
realize. I've
It's
never
a little
had
rough
Ghost,
and
but
dirty of a start today. Let me
Yeah.
just give you a little taste of what you're going to be seeing.
The nice thing about a Ghost can is when you're done with it, you can cut the top and bottom off and use it as sandpaper.
Calder's getting phased out. He's not on the live anymore. Simeon and I are going to chat.
He's busy.
If Calder tries to sit down, sorry, there's no longer space.
Who do we have?
We've got 8 people in the live. We've got our pairings. We also have a Kong. So later today, guys, we will be taking a look at his dial. I hate to tease you, but
66 unique
unfortunately,
players right
we can't
now.
do it right now.
67 because a few are still.
Shout out to my brother Azael, who is playing there. Dude, we met Azael, the guy who's leading Alpha Strike, the YouTube channel.
Yeah.
Super cool guy, great style. He was also wearing some MF Doom, so I love him. Shout out to your brother, Saul, or maybe Saul. I think it's Saul. There's no accent above the U though, so I'm not sure. Let me know, Saul or Saul? Or Saul?
Saul?
That sounds like the very
Saul.
white Americanized way to say it.
Hello,
though,
I'm
so.
Saul.
Guys, build sheets will be up on Facebook in a moment. I think that you'll really like a lot of them. There's some really, really cool stuff. You guys heard all about my opinion on Daredevil yesterday, so we'll skip that. Saw some teams with 3, saw some teams with 2, saw some teams with 1. And honestly, I think this tournament, people are going to realize just how good he is. Modern, this is the day he shines. We saw him in the top 2 on both teams yesterday. On top of that, though, we saw a good mix of camo. We saw some Carnage Surfers. Isaac Denke is playing against Alex Mader in round 1. The Sioux Falls boys, the national champions versus the Raid boss. Isaac gets to play Alex Mader in a prime Spider-Man mirror match. He's shaking his head behind us downrange. He's not happy about that. Oh, man.
That's just funny. It's funny when you travel so far.
Just to play the same person you play
Yeah.
every week. I mean, it always happens to one person. We saw that happen with Clix at Worlds. We saw Dan play Jason in the first round of Worlds.
Yeah.
Which is hilarious.
Yeah, just
Ethan Jacobs against Daniel Powell. That'll be a good matchup. They're both playing some Carnage Surfer action. I think Ethan's also still rocking the Phoenix Sentinel, which has been a build that has been very explosive. We saw it really make a splash, figuratively and literally, in the Apples and Oranges tournament yesterday.
hearing splash splash, meaning
and instantly knowing.
Yeah, meaning that section took damage, that section took damage.
And repeat.
Ooh.
That section takes damage. 1 pen, 1 pen, 1 pen, 1 pen.
Ouch.
Love the MF Doom shirty, and thank you. I love it too. I like the color of it. Shout out to Gus, Cole, Chance, Tyler Nelson, Kevin Nelson, and everyone a part of Giant Reach.
Is Chance
They're
part
cool
of
guys.
Giant Reach?
I don't know. He must be.
He wants to be. I don't think he.
He's a poser for
Yeah. Look at him with his weird cowboy hat. Let's spin the camera onto Chance real quick.
What I really like about this field in comparison to what we saw at Worlds and Nationals is that we're getting a lot of variance in the Prime section. We're seeing some Mad Jim, some Camo, some Spider-Man, saw Lilith on a build.
A late entry.
Here's Joe. What's Joe playing? Hawkeye, a little detective action. He's really all in on the detective build. I like it. That's fun.
The phonetically correct
Mystery
Commissioner
cards.
Gordo on the build sheet as
Commissioner Gordo.
El
We need one more build sheet.
Commodore Gordo.
Did you guys post these on Facebook yet?
Not yet. No.
We're gonna go ahead and have Calder pan the camera here just so you can see the room.
Yeah, give us a spin.
Give us a spin.
Yeah, don't give anyone.
Yeah, pause for a second.
We've got Kevin Nelson.
Guys,
there.
Kevin, some key matchups here.
Let's see.
Hi, Kevin. We're just talking about you.
Talking behind your back, Kevin. It's nothing. Don't worry
Looking good.
Not
We
sure
have
what the
70
tables are set up.
players.
5 rounds. It looks like there's over 32 people.
Yeah, there's a little over 32 people.
A little bit over.
There's about double
60,
that.
66.
Right now it's 66, but I think Joe makes it 67, and then if there's anyone else, that's 68.
This is Hero.
HeroClix players are getting set up right now.
Yeah.
PJ's
Is there
making
another
some
game that
announcements,
occurred?
guys. If we pan a little bit over, you'll see some more of the matchups here. Here's PJ.
What are you looking for?
Welcome to the 2024
That's
Champion
gonna be a
Clix Open.
different ballroom. I don't know that.
Today we have 67 players.
House Rules Gaming, I know where Chris is at. Chris the Boy, House Rules Gaming. He's helping run that over there as well.
That will lead to 5 rounds of Swiss today.
Yeah,
Cut to top 16. I'm
other
repeating
game
what
events.
PJ is saying here.
Interesting for a.
Who do you think will win the Nationals? A little early to tell who will win Nationals. What I think is going to win today, though, is it's Legacy Daredevil. He will be on the winning build. That's how much I believe in him. He's impossible to deal with.
There we've got Chance on stream now.
Hey, they are all a part of my Clix journey, so no matter what, they are all my boys. Also forgot Logan.
Everyone forgets Logan.
Giant Reach.
I don't know.
Shout out Logan. How does that taste?
It's great. Yeah, this is like the best one
He
I've
likes
had.
it. Yeah.
Can't believe that.
I mean, mango's like my
Hey
favorite
Colby,
flavor.
he likes it. Hey Colby, he likes it.
I don't like mango. It's too spicy. Oh my god.
Did you put salt?
Ian, this is so spicy. Is there salt on this?
You catch Newmark doing a limbo.
Newmark cam, Newmark cam. Get the camera on Newmark.
What? I don't know how I'm going to determine.
It's your 5 minutes.
Newmark cam.
Staring at you, Mark. Say what you want to say.
Dude, you want to just hold this?
Yeah. There's 55 people watching you right now.
Wow. Guys, thanks for tuning in. 55 already? I just woke up.
There's not really. There's like 15.
I was going to say, it's
I just wanted to put the pressure on.
I'm excited. This is a pretty crazy playing field. I feel like the meta is pretty diverse right now,
I would say so, yeah.
right? Apart from Scott Porters and Carnage Surfers, but I've seen some pretty cool teams. I'm interested to see what has winning records, what doesn't, and I don't know. I'm excited for Saturday.
Yeah.
PJ's announcing something.
Yes.
In the win, it states if you use improved movement blocking and move
Cut to
through only
PJ.
the elevated
Yeah,
squares,
cut to PJ.
it is destroyed. I am not doing that today. So, if you have improved movement blocking, to destroy that, you must move through the square of blocking, but it will destroy the whole mark.
Interesting. Going against the
That marker
wind.
does function. It is always considered both elevated
PJ
and
is ruling on the special terrain that is both elevated and blocking. The 3 L-shaped elevated with the blocking piece, that's 2x2.
marker. Correct.
If you move through the elevated as it stands in the wind, it's going to destroy the entire piece. And what PJ's ruling is that you must move specifically through the square of blocking for it to break, rather than just the elevated portion.
Assuming
I
you
honestly
have-
like that ruling. That
Assuming
makes
you
sense
have
to me.
improved movement blocking. That makes a lot of sense. If they were individual squares, that's how it would work.
Yeah.
And it would feel weird moving through elevated and destroying it. I get
Yeah, what
they're
if you just
saying-
wanted to stand up there?
Because we're not considering the whole thing blocking for all other game effects. So why would it be?
Why would we do
that?
it for the
Yeah.
vice versa?
Right.
I think that makes sense.
Interesting.
You can spin it back to us. Guys, we're just gonna hang out a little bit before everything kicks off. Simeon, why don't we show them some of the prizes we're giving away at the event today? This is a lot of fun, guys. Obviously, we've got the Kong. We'll be checking out the dial later. Guys, I'm gonna tell you right now,
We've already given
we looked
away
at it in the hotel room.
quite a few
This
of these.
piece is insane.
Yes.
But we've got some more fun stuff.
The
I've got a
piece is
backpack
insane.
full of
the things
Kongs.
that come with the piece.
Scary.
Also insane. We have a
Well,
Death of Superman. I think
the
people,
Guardians.
people really excited for this. And then Guardians, I don't think people are super excited for Guardians because it's no longer Christmas, but people still really want the figures and still really want the arm.
The Bucky's arm is insane.
I think Yondu's really cool, Nebula's really cool.
I love the set playability
Zerbek
wise.
Mekalik,
Yeah.
whatever that guy's
Yeah,
name is.
dude.
I think he's really fun.
Kraglin is the
Kraglin.
piece I'm really big on. Phasing with a 19 defend, and you can target through him with the Guardians keyword. Nebula at 25, who gets a Bucky's arm for free, who gets him a 2 attacks with precision strike exploit.
Yeah.
What? I'm huge on this set. I don't really care for them character-wise, but playability-wise, these are my jam. A lot of figures in here I like. So if you guys have an idea in the YouTube comments here, how we should give these away at this event, let us know.
Yeah.
Maybe we'll do it your way. I don't know.
We're sadly not going to be shipping these out. These
No.
will be only going.
Sorry,
because
guys.
we're flying. We can't fly with all of this. We just don't have enough room in our
And we're not
luggage.
going to do it here. And we've already spent so much money with between the Clixies, the Patreon, the giveaway.
We'll be doing live.
Don't worry.
Live
Down the
giveaways.
line, we
Yeah.
will give stuff away from our house. Actually, very soon. Check out the YouTube next week when we start our next phase journey. We'll be sending out a lot of stuff from there. It's just not now. So sorry, no giveaways here unless you are here.
Yeah.
But if you have an idea on how to get rid of them, let us know. We'll probably do it. But yeah, modern pieces. My top picks. You know my number one, it's Daredevil. Number two, I want it to be camo. I don't think it's going to be camo.
It's got to be a utility piece. So it's got to be Captain America or
Yeah.
Circle. It's like it's got to be the two pieces modern right now.
Oh man,
Also giving away a Hall of Armor.
Arachnite. I think Arachnite has a really good shot. God, he performed so well yesterday.
How much of a showing Arachnite is having in a Captain America
Yeah.
world. That really impresses me. It really does.
In a cap world, dude. The super rare Ghost Rider. I mean, yesterday, guys, all day, George Massey was hitting people like 12 for 6, 13 for 6, 13 for 7 with Cthon, Bucky's arm, and power. It's so easy for Ghost Rider to just truck you. People look at him as a defensive piece.
Which he is.
He is so much more than that.
Yeah.
It's like Scarlet Witch. Originally, people looked
Yeah.
at it as very, well, I'll never be able to offensively do this. You can.
Yeah.
And that's Ghost Rider right now. You very much can. He's a
Ghost
hypersonic
Rider.
piece.
I think Ghost Rider is the perfect combo of if they try and go for an alpha, you're set up to like prepare for it.
Yeah.
But then when it's your turn to attack them, you let them go full bore. And yeah.
And that's where Ghost Rider gets interesting build-wise, is that you can lean very heavily into that offensive punch, or you can play things like Jennifer Kale, MOE, to really highlight the defensive nature of it. Blackheart to mobilize him. So it really depends on the 50 to 80 points that you put around Ghost Rider that's really kind of going to decide how you're playing him. And I love that about him. He's such a versatile figure. And honestly, with my experience with him so far, he doesn't ever feel like that bad to play against. He's a good play experience.
Yeah.
It's
don't-
not Scarlet Witch, you know.
Well,
which was awful.
he would feel bad if I built my whole team around getting Scarlet Witch up in your face, and then you were like, nope, that doesn't work.
I have a bike.
That would feel bad.
Yeah.
But because Scarlet Witch isn't modern anymore, and I don't like play against that anyhow, yeah, it never feels bad. It's like, oh, you can't use your outwit against these figures, and it's like, well, I guess I'll just hit him the
There are
old-fashioned
ways
way.
around it too, you know, mind controlling him to move him away,
Yeah.
dropping elevated under him.
That's a big
he
one.
He has counterplay. Like, that Ghost Rider, when I first saw him, is, oh my god, this figure's broken, why would they do this? And after playing it, and seeing it in action, I'm like,
Yeah.
oh wow, this is actually a very, very, just like intricate piece that I think is overall like positive for the game. So
It's not
I'm huge on
overpowered,
it.
but it's like one of the few pieces that feels like it hits the right level of power for the points, where
Yeah.
people are willing to take that higher investment.
70
And
is a lot today.
sometimes it pays off, sometimes maybe it doesn't do as much for the team, but yeah, I agree. I think he's really fun.
I think Ghost Rider could easily be a top figure. I mean, MOE is going to be on the winning build in my opinion. It just, MOE is still just as good as the day it came out. It has not changed. There's nothing different there. At least I don't think. If anything, I think it's gotten better.
I think, yeah, it's just gotten more versatile with what it can be played with.
And I do just, I mean, I know they're expensive. I know they're hard to acquire. I love them.
I think it's
love
a
the Masters of Evil so
really,
much.
really fun way to do swap. But yeah,
I just wish they weren't chases.
I wish it wasn't a chase. I wish it was maybe a little less good, like where it was like niche good to like, you know, like slightly better than average good. But it does feel like having one 50-point piece just allows me to do way more than I should be able to do.
Yeah, Iron Inquisitor, Kingmonger, Thanos to cart the team, Dark Phoenix to enable a hitter. Like,
Yeah.
it's so much, guys. We don't even need to get into the nitty gritty of that.
No.
I mean, it's incredible.
I will say, I do appreciate when somebody goes full bore on the Masters of Evil with like a Mephisto.
I love it.
They actually like, yeah.
You get an insane engine going. You play multiples. It gets wild.
Yeah.
Another thing I think I'm really interested about seeing today is the use of the health cycle and the motorcycle. Both of those equipments have obviously made their splash the second
They enable a lot of interesting figures.
Legacy Cosmo figure.
We need a Legacy Cosmo that someone's not using. PJ is going to check Azur's
The room is
bag.
dead silent. We are checking for a Legacy Cosmo.
Checking Azur's bag for illicit
We have
items.
Lucas, who we cannot see right now because there's not a bright light pointed at. We found a Legacy Cosmo.
Oh.
Incredible.
We found one before we could dig deeper into Azur's stuff. That's a shame. I would have liked to see what he had.
It's shaping out to be a great day of modern competition, though. This is really fun, guys. We have so much stuff, so much cool stuff to check out. Hey, PJ, come here. How should we give this away? What should we look for today?
First person who takes the Elvis round.
First person who loses the fastest?
First loss.
Yeah, let's do it.
Fastest
Okay.
loss.
Spelled their spirits, I forget what.
And losing the fastest means also giving
No
your
dropping.
sheet to us.
You can't drop,
Okay.
though.
No, you can't drop.
No, I meant just like.
Yeah, I know. I'm saying you can't drop the round. You can't call it. You have to actually lose. You got to fight. Fighting spirit.
Yeah, but the first person to hand us a sheet that says I lost.
Yeah. And then ask them though. Yeah, I
I will
know.
announce it as we give it to them.
I know, but ask them, did you quit? Because if they quit, then no.
Well, I'm fine with them conceding if they're down to like just.
You're
20
fine with it.
figures.
We're not.
If they get like 280 points in their
Concedes
team
round
phase.
one.
Well, he's talking like, all I have left is a Scott Porter, and I'm like, all right, good game.
Yeah.
He's saying like, that doesn't count.
If you call the match,
I think
come
we
on.
can
You
count
have
that.
fighting spirit, bro.
But if you have
But
like
that's
two,
what we'll do.
if you
We'll go
have two
with
damage,
fastest L is walking away with a Christmas in January.
The first person who turns in their sheet and lost.
Yeah, I like it. I like it. So that's how we're gonna give this first one away. Happy birthday, by the way, PJ.
looking into the sun, waking himself up a little. Oh man. Yeah.
It's part of the show business. So yeah, I think the health cycle and the motorcycle are two things that are going to make a massive splash. We've seen it a lot on Camo, some super senses on various pieces, even that super rare Ghost Rider.
Round one has began.
Taking shape change from a pilot and then also giving Ghost Rider super senses from the bike.
Yep.
And you can't outwit either of
I
these.
think the defense that it gives, plus the mobility to figures that might need mobility.
Plus 2 movement.
Yeah. I know
Really good.
a lot of people have talked about putting like the hypersonic on certain characters that might go in for initial strike, but they really want to pull back. So
Yeah.
sometimes they might even have a move and attack. They might already have charge, like Dracula. He already has like charge,
Yeah.
but you might be like, I'd rather have hypersonic to get back to like stealth or something afterwards.
He can run away with the game.
Yeah.
Dracula's not going to see play today. He's not on any builds.
No.
but I was hoping he would make one pulp team yesterday.
I
Didn't see it yet.
Yeah.
Which is
I
a bummer.
personally build with him in pulp, but I also
I get it though.
I understand. Yeah. I think yesterday would have made the most sense with 400 points. You could have really leaned into the Dracula, Necron, Blackheart, like all the like high mobility, high like.
Yeah, you could have.
Because if Dracula pops off, he's making Blackheart move for free. He's making, or no, Blackheart doesn't have steel energy, but he's making Necron move for
The
free.
vampire you spawned,
vampire.
plus anybody else on your team who you built with steel energy.
Yeah.
The thing is with Dracula, I mean, this is. If you don't get that first hit off, like you are just so far behind instantly. Like you're betting entirely on
points,
that.
yeah.
In pulp, you can't give him a hell cycle. If you could do that,
Yeah.
I'd be so much higher on him. You know. We got a comment from Marcus Romeo Javier. Greetings from the Philippines. Epic coverage as always. Thanks, Marcus. Glad you're enjoying it. If you guys enjoy this, please make sure you're subscribed to the YouTube. Tell your friends to subscribe. We appreciate it. We love seeing you in the chat. And we will be covering matches starting at round 2. We just wanted to do a little bit of coverage before the event really kicked off.
And round 2
About
will
things.
establish a hierarchy of points. Right now, there is no top table.
Right now,
is
it's
just
like,
random
okay.
seedings.
And then we will hop over to the top table, which technically Kevin is sitting at.
I was
right
gonna say
now.
it is a little Phoenix versus Phoenix action with. Who is Kevin playing against?
Keep your hand in the air until one of us sees who it is.
Actually, Kevin Dan
Dan Dupois.
Dupuis,
Dupuis.
Dupuis,
Dupuis.
Dan Dupuis.
Dan.
Drop those likes, heck yeah, Hunter, please. Subscribe if you can, guys. It does mean a lot.
That is
it
a
helps us
colossal
out.
Kong you see.
And we are,
Very close.
we're like 20 subs away from 2,000. Is that a colossal Kong? I see it is, and we will be recording a video very shortly here.
All right, let me scooch over. Let me just swap places with Simeon.
We will be making a video later, guys, covering the dial of this guy. We don't want to unbox him yet. We want to
you're
focus
right.
on the event.
That
But he
cord
is
will-
beautiful.
that cord
He
will
is
get you right
flocked.
here.
I'll try and show you. Look at that. It's kind of reflective.
You're
I
gonna
know,
have to be
guys.
patient if you want to see what that Kong do, but you'll
Show us
see it
what that
later
Kong
today.
do.
You'll
Oh,
see
you'll
it later
see it.
today.
Got the curtain.
Oh, that looks so cool.
It is. I show him the back too, the little poster. I really like that detail. I think that's a lot of fun.
If we can
going
get 24 Kongs in the chat, maybe. I'm just kidding. I'm kidding.
We will show Kong off.
Yeah, almost. Tilt it like up, maybe? I don't know. It's kind of...
It's not quite in focus,
Not
guys, but you
quite.
see the poster, a little descriptor of him.
Oh, there you go, Simeon.
Perfect. That is looking delish. In the distant jungle, a roar bellows louder than a lion, tougher than a T-Rex. Is this Superman? No, it's the one and only creature of nature, so fierce, colossal Kong. Faster than a speeding banana,
These are
swinging from a steel vine.
What?
MSRP on these is 30.
I don't know.
What is MSRP?
We have not been told. I don't think, have we? So we're giving out this to the fastest loss.
Yeah, the person
Merry
that can
Christmas,
lose the
you got
fastest.
wrecked. Sorry.
Keep your spirits up. A loss in round one is not a done for the day.
Somebody commented, can't believe there are only 4 hero clicks per booster on the next phase video. Watch the video. Sorry, I'm just looking at the
There's
YouTube comments.
5.
Come on,
There's
guys.
5.
It's 5.
Yeah.
There's 5 in the booster.
We opened 4 boosters, but there's 5 figures in each booster. That's a little silly.
There are some people hating, but, you know.
That's a little silly.
It is what it is, guys. You gotta roll with the
Unless they were
punches.
talking about Wheels of Vengeance, ironically, I don't know.
Anyways, guys. Calder, what are you looking to see? What's in the field that's interesting to you?
You know, I'm always excited to see unique team builds, and I also am excited to see what kind of stuff comes out of Worlds. We have 2 new sets that are legal after Worlds, and I think the most surprising thing to me is I'm not nearly seeing as much Notorious as I thought I was going to see.
Okay.
You know, as a set that people said this is going to shake up things a lot more.
People were really hyped on the Black Lanterns. I'm like hardly even seeing Batman.
And I only saw one heavy Black Lantern team. It was still a monster team, which is the way to go with Black Lantern, but still,
Do we
you know,
post builds?
we did post builds. Those just got posted. So if you guys want to check out the builds, you can go to Dial H for HeroClix podcast on Facebook. Our latest post has 67 build sheets. That's how many players we have today in Modern. So seeing the shakeup,
Oh, this isn't your phone.
it's already, no, sorry, that's not. Mine's plugged in. Mine's phone's dying. He was looking for the build sheets on Facebook.
Yeah, I don't know if it's...
It should be on there. Should be the latest post.
No, refresh maybe?
Yeah.
No, nope.
What?
I don't know if it got posted.
Maybe it's still whatever. Hand me my phone. Sorry guys, give me 1 second here.
We'll get the posts up here soon. We'll start reviewing some builds, just talking about the ones we think are particularly explosive, cool, creative, fun. We'll see. But guys, this is a sweet event. We've got Barnstable checking us out behind the camera. Anthony, stop.
Anthony.
He's pulling his shirt
You're
up right now.
married, Anthony. Stop.
Oh my God. Excellent.
All right, these builds are going to be up there. No,
I think you have to leave your phone unlocked for it to go through.
Is that what it has to be? Okay.
I think so. Because I had the same issue yesterday.
All right.
Or clicking
No, but
through.
a team that interests me, Simeon probably already mentioned it, but Steven, he's coming in from Canada. He's got a Witch Queen LaFay team. Also, maybe gaining some popularity from Worlds, we are seeing 2 only one-man army Apocalypse teams.
Oh yeah.
So there's 2 of those.
It's a good meta guess.
I want to say one of the coolest things out of Notorious that's been meta is we've seen a ton of camo today. We've seen a lot of camo. I'm really happy to see
At
some
least
camo
5,
teams in the
I
water.
want to say like 5,
Yeah.
6 camo teams.
We're seeing a
Some
lot of
good
Daredevil.
players
We're seeing a
piloting
lot
too.
of multiple Daredevil as well. I say a lot, but like when we notice
There
it,
was
you
like
say
4
something.
builds.
Yeah, there's like 4 builds.
But that's honestly like more than I expected.
But we're also seeing what I personally noticed
People like
was,
the man behind this camera
dude, a
slept
ton.
on Daredevil and didn't mention them on a podcast at all. They glanced over him and talked about Two Gun Kid instead, just hypothetically somebody. Could have been anybody. If they want to make an appearance, they can. They can apologize if they
Apologize.
can apologize for the blasphemy that they promote each, however often they upload an episode.
You
but I
almost
listen
said
to
every
them anyway.
week, but that's not true.
Yeah, every week would be
A lie.
an overstatement.
For the most part, when I think about figures, it's usually stuff that I have because like the stuff that I'm normally building with. I can borrow anything, but it's usually I'm thinking about what I have first. I don't have the Daredevil Legacy figure.
Well, if you need 1 or 5, let me know.
Can I have one, please?
I'll mail it. No, you can't.
Oh, I see. I knew.
I told Calder for weeks to buy one. He's like, I don't know. That figure seems spicy, Ian.
George was giving people the business yesterday.
He really
I know.
was.
It's 'cause it's broken.
George Massey was really giving people
George
the
was
heat
kicking ass,
yesterday, dude. He was, you know, dare I say, stunting on people. I mean, that's just he's
Stunt.
got the stunt token.
Hunter says he just saw the post, and I'm just
So it
being
is
an
up.
idiot
Okay,
on
I
it.
was about to post it again. So is it finally up? I think just leaving my phone open to let it load more. Okay,
There we
it is
go.
up.
Yep. Awesome.
Perfect.
Let's go over to Scott Crampton's team because he wrote on the top of it, tribute to
Yes.
Dial H.
So he is playing
Triple two-gun kid.
3 2-gun kids.
There's more strategy to it than you'd think.
Pretty
though.
close
It's
to the
actually
end
really
somewhere. Really, really crunchy build sheet with a
Yeah.
lot of scribbles on it.
sick. Really crunchy build. Oh, I think it's.
That's
nope.
not it. Trust me, it's not printed.
handwritten.
It's handwritten. It's handwritten.
I'll find it.
It's somewhere in there.
Kamo is sick though. We love Kamo.
These
Kamo
got
is our
posted as
boy.
well, Simeon. Sorry, did I miss these? These get posted.
I don't.
I didn't do them.
didn't.
Okay, I'll do them.
So yeah, the one-man army apocalypse. To comment on that, it's something that you always have to be prepared for. You need an exact plan on how to take him down.
If you don't know a
'Cause if you're
tempo on
losing
how to
against
get
him-
to stop Clix, on how to get through Apocalypse's dial, that is gonna
You're
rock
taking
your
a big
world.
old goose egg against that loss. You can't lose to that. You can't afford to lose to Apocalypse. You have to have a plan. Otherwise, it's gonna get nasty for you. It's not gonna be fun.
There's 2 in the field, and those can be bombs to face off against.
I'm not seeing Scott's build, but we will find it,
gotta be
guys.
in there.
If you guys listen to Critical Clicks, I'm sorry.
Sorry, yeah, instantly.
No,
I'm
they make a
sorry.
good show. They're fun. They're just not exactly family friendly, which is, that's fine. We need
It's the
that.
way it goes sometimes.
Scott, where is your build? This handwriting is much too neat. I instantly know it's not his based on. It was Isaac's. I think it was before Isaac.
There it is.
Here we go.
There
So, yeah,
it is.
on-
Look at all those scribbles, man.
This is image 14 of 67, actually.
Oh wow, that was actually much sooner.
So it should have been. Yeah, I think it reversed.
Oh, it's because
yeah.
I reversed it into my whatever. That makes sense.
So, Scott wrote Team Dial H tribute on the top, and to let you guys know, this is not the greatest team in the world. It is just a tribute.
Tribute to the greatest team in the world.
But this is a really cool one. If you didn't listen to the episode, he's got Jennifer Kale on the team because he loves Jennifer Kale. It's a great figure. But he's running 3 two-gun kids. He's got MOE Swap. Sorry. Captain America, and then Wonder Woman Prime. Now, what he's going to do, and then the Spider-Man from A60. All of the two-gun kids get wild card from Spider-Man. He just gives all Avengers wild card. The two-gun kids then copy Sinister Syndicate from Ghost Goblin. So then they borrow the 12 attack from Prime Wonder Woman. So now you have characters that are targeting everything within their range, full move, running, shotting, shooting for 12. They all have prob. So you get a triple prob, 12 attack, just dusting from these two-gun kids. I really like this strategy. I was actually messaging Scott about this build because he was worried about people having stealth. I said, throw a Fulcrum on there, see through the stealth. He did not end up going with that. I think it was a little too late. This was like 2 days ago. But I think this build is a lot of fun. It's unique. We saw a little bit of two-gun kid yesterday with Michael playing that in the top table of Swiss, beating out the person who ended up getting second on the day, which was Ryan Redmond. Very, very fun stuff. Some other interesting builds. We are seeing a ton of Super Ghost Rider, but different equipment on him. Some Bucky's arms, some Soul Swords, some motorcycles. Really cool stuff. Here's a double Daredevil
Camo?
build with Diego with Super Ghost Rider.
Oh, Super Ghost Rider, yeah.
Isaac Denke, here's some interesting tech for you. If you guys listen to the podcast,
This
you actually
is
heard
super
us talk
interesting.
about this one. A60 Common Iron Man to give all your Avengers precision strike. 60 points to give your whole team precision strike. It's interesting. It's also some TK, some barrier. I don't know. I'm interested to see how that goes for him. He did it at a state tournament. He took 4th, I believe.
He took 4th.
Which
4th
is-
out of 8 is, I mean,
It's above top.
it's above, yeah. It's above top. So,
Smack dab in the middle.
But it's interesting that he's got Blade. I think he's actually the second person I saw running Blade
Yeah,
today.
Blade,
so that's
super
kind of
Blade.
interesting.
The Blade on a bike, the
Blade on the
Wesley
bike with
Snipes,
Half Wolf as his pilot.
the day walking, motorcycle riding, madman himself. A good amount of Prime Spider-Man. Honestly, I expected to see more.
Yeah.
There's more Arachnites than I thought there would be.
It's insane how much Arachnite there is. That was probably the most surprising to me, was
Yeah.
post-World. Not Notorious, not Wheels of Vengeance. Well, to be fair, there's a ton of stuff from both of those. But what makes a resurgence is Arachnite all of a sudden.
And I think the basis for that is that my personal belief is that the mystical keyword is the strongest keyword in the game at this moment. You have access to so many defensive tools. You have access to Chthon, a free +1 stat. You have access to great utility pieces like Kale, Daredevil. I mean, it doesn't stop. You can get the MOE swap with it. There's so much in that
There's a lot.
shell. Attackers like Arachnite, like the Ghost Rider. I don't know. Mystical to me is so appealing. There's so much you can do. And even in Silver, I find myself still building mystically. Throw Faust on. It feels great.
That is true.
That figure is disgusting. Lots of Carnage Surfer. We have somebody, guys, and please, feel free to comment on Facebook. Start that storm up. We have a gentleman playing 5 Carnage Surfers.
We do.
That's really fun.
We really do.
Tell PJ happy birthday. I already did, HeroClix USA. Don't worry. Let's see. 300 APOC is personally my favorite team. I mean,
So that's
fair, man.
James. Yeah, we kind of joke it's a mystery to the world about what sword 300 APOC is going to be using. More than likely, it's Soul Sword. I don't
Maybe
know.
Warlock.
Warlock in certain situations, but I think it's a pretty safe bet. to
Light
say
of
Soul
Galador
Sword.
to heal.
Light of Galador is a good call. I think it just kind of comes down to the player's preference, but
For the
more
most
than
part,
likely
you're going to
it's
see
going to be
Soul
Soul
Sword.
Sword.
The instances where you're probably not seeing Soul Sword is if they have a way to cut through defense. Playing 300-point APOC in today, I'm not going to lie, it feels like a really bad meta guess. I'm just going to say it. I think it's a bad meta guess. Captain
300
America
APOC?
exists.
I wouldn't do it.
You have no barrier,
I wouldn't do it.
and you have more than
One
likely
man army is not
a
today's
13
right
to
now.
14 attack Captain America just butter knifing you.
I think there's too many good attackers
Butter.
that also have support abilities in Modern right now, where you just can't outpace them.
Yeah.
That's the problem with every one-man army. Is it's supposed to be point denial, but he's not that hard to kill.
I think it can
The
work.
the best thing he has against Cap is the sword rollout, but he's got no way to help him against that.
I mean, but the thing is, I hit one attack. It's like I'm already so far ahead here.
Yeah.
It's just, and then the stop sign. I barrier you in. What are you doing?
Exactly, dude.
There's
Any
too many ways
construct
around
dropper.
it. And Scott Porter is on every team. Therefore, every team has an ability to drop a stop sign on you, and they can do it after carrying because it's free.
They have the
action.
ability to get rid of your blades roll. They can have you re-roll your blades roll if they don't like the result. There's all sorts of stuff.
Too
like
many
that.
ways to get through them. I'm not big on playing APOC at this very moment. At Worlds, I thought it was a great choice. Today, Cap existing makes me go no. Stop sign existing makes me go ugh. Daredevil
Scott
locking
Porter
you down with a
existing now.
traffic barrel.
Yeah.
See ya. 10 points just stopped your 300-point monster. Bye.
I don't think anybody was planning on seeing that happen, though, Ian. I don't think anybody was planning for that.
No, I don't think they were, but now they will.
Now they will.
Which APOC pick is on the main team? This is the X of Swords 209 OP Grand Prize, the one that we actually gave away on the Clixies.
Oh, that is true.
Which, if you guys haven't watched that, check out our award show. It's a fun one. That was streamed late December. Any Colossal APOC teams? Any Prime Liliths?
I
Not
didn't
that
notice.
I saw. I didn't see any Colossal APOCs. I feel like we would have seen one.
I did not notice a single Colossal APOC.
We can
might
ask
have
Lucas.
missed.
Hey, Lucas. Did you see any Colossal APOCs?
Legacy APOC? Yeah. No.
No. Lucas is saying he didn't see
No.
one either.
Prime Lilith? Prime Lilith at all?
Is Cathan on the OMA APOC?
She looks like
he's
Lilith,
not.
but she has a green ring around her base.
You would not want to put Cathan on the OMA APOC. Every time you take an action, one unavoidable.
Taking an unavoidable. That free damage is bad, dude.
You can't do that. If you get incapped,
I get
one unavoidable.
I get the idea that, oh wow, now I've got +1 stats and I've got all this point denial or whatever. It's not a good
Get
call,
incapped?
dude. Damage, dude.
Cut. And A-Man Prime? Who's A-Man?
You know, Mac.
OMAC Prime?
No one's playing OMAC Prime, bro.
Bill DeRoche ain't here.
Get out of the chat, Bill.
Our expert analyst, Bill, who we'll go to later, actually did a big table on, the rankings going into Florida. We don't have much data to go off of, but after this tournament, we will. So we'll check in with Bill later. He set up this awesome spreadsheet that weights players and weights their tournament wins. It's really cool. Later in the day, we'll check that out. What are the chances we will see Black Lanterns in top 8 today?
Honestly, it's slim.
Very slim. There's not a lot of Black
a
Lanterns.
heavy
Check out the
Black
builds on
Lantern
Facebook.
team.
Tell us which build you think is going to make it from the Black Lanterns. There's like one.
There's like
two Black
two
Lantern
builds
things.
that have Black Lanterns in them. It's like so few.
Batman is making a much less prevalent appearance.
So Hero Crusade is using the second worst acronym for Absorbing Man Prime. It's EAX, Earth X Absorbing Man, EXA, Earth X Absorbing Man, it's EXA.
No,
yeah.
Abs Man.
Abs? That's terrible.
That's what people call him in Marvel Snap.
Do they?
Yeah,
Those people are dumb. That's a terrible name.
That's what he's been called.
This dude is EX, is EXA, Earth X Prime, Earth X Absorbing Man.
EXA is so...
Or he's Exam. Oh, no, he's Exam. Not A-Man, he's Exam, Earth X Absorbing Man. He's Exam. That's way better.
Why do we have more letters dedicated to the set he's from rather than his name? EXA?
It's not the set he's from. He's from Avengers 60, but he's specifically Earth
the
X Absorbing
storyline, whatever.
Man.
Sorry, they're all the same set.
Exam. Call him Exam, please. That is his name. Don't call him Pam.
Exam. That's like the worst.
Exam is
Pam
way
is
better.
worse than Exam, but
no,
Exam is
Pam
bad.
is way worse. Exam is great. Exam is amazing. EXA?
I honestly just call him Prime Absorbing Man. We don't need
Exam.
Don't call him Exam.
I'm gonna do that like how you did Daredevil yesterday. I'm gonna walk up to everybody. Are you playing Prime Absorbing Man? I call him Exam.
You're gonna walk up to the one person who's playing.
There was actually like a handful.
There's actually two.
There's at least two people playing Exam.
No, there's a couple Absorbing Mans. Hero Clix headquarters says Mystical is great, but I can't stop building monster teams. So much good cheap stuff like Carnage Surfer, Colossal Carnage, Daredevil, Prime Hulk, Black Lanterns, MOEs, Ghost Surfers, or Blackheart.
There's a lot. There is a ton for monsters.
But
Don't
Mystical
get me wrong.
has a few tools that push it over the edge, and that's Jennifer Kale, baby. There is a lot of overlap in Monster Mystical. Absman is what I call him. Thank you, James. That's one for Absman.
Let's get some exams in the chat. Let's get some exams in the chat, please.
Don't comment that. Don't empower this.
AMP is terrible. Try again. Try
AMP.
exam. Try exam.
AMP, Absman makes the most sense. You're abbreviating.
Exam.
Exam makes the least sense.
No, it makes great sense.
That is not intuitive
Earth
at
X
all.
Absorbing Man. Exam.
No, that's not.
I like it.
If you heard exam, if you heard somebody say exam, you would not know what they're talking about. Therefore, it is bad. Exam? Oh, you don't know that means Earth X Absorbing. Oh, guys, it's gonna be a really fun day. It's early in the morning. We are so recharged after last night. Colton and I were both asleep,
dude,
what, 10 minutes after we got in the room?
I feel so much better. The vibe last night was,
get to bed.
Let's go, well, for a while there, it was a strong, let's go to the pool, and I'm like, I'm not going to the pool. Not.
Yeah, tonight we'll actually do it. We're gonna do some Dial H after dark. We're gonna hang out in the hot tub and live stream. And it'll be fun. It'll be a good
dude,
time.
as soon as we got in the room, it was like, oh, I'm gonna pass
Lights
out.
out,
It
dude.
was just gone.
That
was gone.
Exam
Sean
for
Riviera,
life.
exam
So
for
1-1.
life. Let's go. That's what we need. That's what I love to see.
It's so stupid. Oh, if you guys are just joining us,
we have some great matchups.
We've got a
by the
Colossal
way.
Kong later. We'll do a little video showing him off. But you will be able to win one of these if you're in Florida. And sorry, nothing online this time around, guys. We can't ship it. We literally can't ship it.
We can't ship it. We're so sorry.
If you guys can message David and convince him to ship stuff to you, maybe. Don't actually do that, please.
One team I want to shout out is Eric Kettering. He is from Rapid City. He's an awesome player. He's from South Dakota. He's my boy. He showed up to the Champion Clix Open qualifier. He's playing the exact same team that he played at that qualifier today in Modern. That's a two-gun kid, Avengers, Captain America. America Spider-Man double Miss Marvel team. I actually really like his team a lot, so I'm really excited to see that. We have some fun matchups though. So he's going against Matt Ventura, which is a tough player. We've heard his name plenty of times before. We also see that Isaac Arnold Berkowitz going against Tyler Nelson first round. What's another good match? Oh, Matt Donham versus George Massue, round 1. George Massue and Clay were in rare form yesterday, crushing the apples and oranges.
Yeah.
And they were feeling pretty good today. They weren't super tired, they weren't super beaten. Maybe they're putting on a good face for the camera, I don't know, but they're feeling pretty good, and I think they're going to be able to play some pretty good games.
This is interesting. Defenders is super underrated. Arachnite, Ghost Rider, Carnage Surfer, Pegasus Cat, Prime Hulk. You know, those are all great figures. Where I'm going to say that Defenders are not underrated is in support. Show me the support figures that glued the Defenders together, and I'll believe that they're underrated.
It's tough because you talk about these figures, but they all just have better keywords and better support.
They do.
Arachnite, Ghost Rider,
Mystical,
all have
Monster,
Monster. Pegasus, Captain America.
Avengers.
He's Avengers, Asgardian, Defenders,
Past.
Soldier, Warrior, Past.
Warrior is the one that
Warrior's great, yeah. Like
Prime Hulk, Monster.
You
I
know,
mean, Defenders might be underrated
shout
in
out
terms of those
Clea, I
figures.
guess, but there was a time where I guess Defenders was pretty good with Clea in a way, but
you're not getting those cheap 30, 50
cheap
point
barriers
figures that
and
are
everything you
helping, you know, really expand those figures.
You
So
know-
while Defenders has some good attackers, I don't see it. I'm not going to say it's underrated. I'm not going to say it's bad. But it's not Mystical, it's not Monster, it's not Warrior.
Sadly, Chris, there is no Man-Thing Howard the Duck. Trust me, I wish there was. That's a piece I want to try to build with. I don't know if Man-Thing Howard the Duck got the feathers to be up here in Modern, but it feels like in Florida, I mean, we're in Florida. No Man-Thing representation in Florida. There's no Swamp Thing in Modern to be represented, so whatever. But no Man-Thing representation in Florida is a little sad to me.
Yeah, a little swamp boy.
Little Swamp Boys. All right, Exam wins. Exam for life.
No, Exam sounds like Shazam's arch enemies.
Black Exam instead of Black Adam.
Black Exam.
Black Exam. Just
The bar
He's
exam.
a test.
He's a lawyer.
Yeah.
Yeah, I'm the law specification of Absorbing Man.
That's right.
Exam.
What's a keyword you wish would get some
If
support?
Pam is bad, how is Exam better?
Because I thought of it.
Because you. Oh yeah. Okay. Argument's
You
over.
forgot.
There you go,
It's
guys.
because I thought
That's
of
it.
it.
That's how it works.
Ian, what's a keyword you think could be good? So let's say Defenders. If Defenders had decent support, I think it could be really, really good.
A keyword. Well,
And don't get me wrong, both Scott Porters can obviously be on a Defenders team.
I'll tell you
know what
a
I mean?
keyword I think is better than it gets credit for right now is
Okay.
detective. I think detective at the moment is a really high skill ceiling
We
keyword.
only saw a handful of detective teams. I want to say we saw 2 for sure. Some other
so
ones
many
might
of
have
the
slipped
pieces
through.
on that team die really easily.
Yeah.
But if you can pilot that team well, Detective is so nasty. World's Finest, obviously amazing. Hawkeye, still being slept on. It dies really easy, so people neglect it. But
With
when
the
you
amount
can
of
pop out-
actions and movement and attacks you can get off with Hawkeye, I agree. I think it is being slept
with
on.
slick positioning, with the correct sideline, getting those mystery cards to where they need to be and playing the correct ones in the right meta environment. The mystery cards, Amit's Tomb is an auto play. String of Cat Burglaries can be amazing. Murder in the City Enduring to get the bonuses from clearing tokens.
It's good.
Guys, Shaggy the Chase, we've seen a lot of in detective themes because he can trigger Amit's Tomb so easily. The other day, literally yesterday, Ryan Redmond was playing Amit's Tomb on his mystical theme and destroying barrier.
And he spends turn 1 destroying barrier, yeah.
Like, Detective offers so much more than people are realizing, so I'm going to say that's an underrated one. I think people recognize that it's good, but not how good it actually is. That's going to get you the support you need. It's going to get you the heavy hitters. It's just a very, very finesse team. We're actually seeing Joe Alves play that today.
Joe Alves is playing.
Joe Alves is my favorite competitive player. I'll just flat out say it. I don't think there's anybody I root for more than Joe. I love his builds. I've copied his builds.
Oh, I've
You've
copied his builds a lot too, man. I love copy. Joe is one of my Joe's my second favorite team builder. I'll say that. My favorite is sitting next to me, obviously.
You guys
I
are not
love
ready for the
copying
Zod
builds.
Ursanon build that I'm cooking
It's
up.
already
right now.
so fun. I can't wait to play it against a real
And
player
yes,
sometime.
it
It'll be
has
a good time.
Daredevil. Can't wait to play it against a real player, Bill.
Bill catching a stray in the chat, and he's not even here.
How's the unthemed turnout looking? Any Legacy Ace out there? Legacy Ace is not on
legal.
any builds.
I don't think she's legal yet.
She came out in December.
Oh, she did, so she should be legal.
No legacy ace that I've seen though.
I think there's been so few Royal Flush gangs happening. Like this Sunday, tomorrow is when our local Royal Flush gang is happening, and
Yeah.
we're missing it. I'm so mad.
Cry for Blood is supposed to be out this month too.
That is coming out
we
too.
Have,
Well, we have that.
yeah, but I don't know if you guys at home.
I have seen at least one ruler theme team so far, Marcus. I don't remember seeing any others.
Yeah.
It's kind of right. You see like 67 build sheets, and you kind of look at them all, but you don't really like look at them all. You know. You usually wait for one or two figures to really catch you off guard.
What do you guys think of Kamo in the meta? We love him. We love Kamo. Kamo is one of our favorite figures of Dial Ace.
Awesome. He was awesome.
In the face of haters, we salute and support you, Kamo players. Thank you.
Absolutely.
We'll always stand by you.
We have
How
a
about
round.
Ruler,
We have a
Kamo,
round.
Blackheart, Aquaman?
I think we have a round over here, Ian.
Oh, do we? Hey, Lucas.
Lucas. All right, we'll have to see here. Looks like a round just got over, so we might have to see who.
I think that might be the first. Ask him if he surrendered, though. Ask him if he surrendered.
Did you concede? Let's see here. So we're giving away this Guardians thing.
If he conceded, he doesn't get it.
No, absolutely not.
If he conceded, no.
No.
You have
If
to
you
fight.
concede, you have to fight and
You
lose.
have to fight and lose.
Fight and lose like trying to think of a famous person that died in battle. There's a million
John
of them.
Schreiner asks, "How's it going today, lads?" Hey, John.
Take a seat.
Have a seat.
Did anybody concede, or was it a good, clean win?
Oh, good clean win.
Good, clean win. Who lost?
I did.
You did?
Congratulations. There
Merry
you go.
Christmas.
You're the first loser.
First loser, Christmas in January.
Shout out to Dan, first
And
loser.
Shout out to John Schreiner, who's in the chat. He actually is the person who sent us all of this product. That's
right.
So, yeah,
Get
there
him
you
on,
go.
yeah, we
Thank
can
you,
see it.
John.
Perfect. Okay, shout out. And then really quick, flash it to Kevin, the first winner.
The
you don't
first
get,
winner.
You won. You don't get
Kamo,
anything
he's
special for
playing
winning.
Kamo.
But shout out, first winner. See you, Kevin.
Awesome.
Here's the sheet back.
Excellent, guys. But yeah, John, it's going really well. Thanks for all your support. Thanks for your help. If you guys
John.
don't know, John is the man.
The man.
That's
Poor
all.
fella.
That's all we'll say
The guy,
about him.
dude.
He's the man. He made this possible. So thank you, John. If you guys like seeing stuff like this,
He didn't expect to get blown up like this, Ian. Oh man.
he didn't, but he got blown
He's
up
got
like
blown
this.
up like this.
You got to blow up his spot. Shout out the boy.
Shout out Dan though, seriously,
Yeah,
getting the
that's
first
awesome.
loss of the day and walking away with the Guardians holiday calendar. That's pretty awesome, man.
Hey, man. Sometimes, you know, you get boxed. You get to unbox.
You kept.
There you go. That was on the fly, guys. I think that's pretty good for. Hunter says
That was
thank you, John.
ridiculous.
Y'all don't mind Detective. I love Detective. I don't mind
Detective's good. I just dislike a lot of pieces that have Detective on personal reasons.
Yeah.
And aka there's
love 'em.
two pieces that have. Well,
I
there's one.
like Dracula. I love Dracula. Misty Knight
No,
Dracula.
I love Detective Dracula.
What's up? Yeah, we talked
Yeah, we
about
got it.
Yeah, that's
Joe.
what got it.
We like it. Oh, it's awesome.
Yeah, you built that team, didn't you?
It's a team effort. It's a team effort.
Can we have Lucas take a seat?
Yeah, we can have Lucas
Here,
take a
Lucas,
seat.
come sit, come chat. Maybe have to. I'll slide down.
We have a lot of stuff here. Be careful of our cords.
We're gonna get Lucas's thoughts on the meta here, guys, on what he thinks is gonna win it. You've seen all the builds, correct, Lucas? You can clip that onto your shirt if you want.
Yeah, less or more. I mean, it's one of those things where here I'll just hold it because my shirt's kind of flimsy.
Oh, sure.
It's one of those things where you kind of glance over them. You're more so looking for making sure points are lining up and that things aren't egregious. Like if you're in a monster team, it's like, what's that Cosmo doing there? You know,
Yeah.
it's one of those things.
Is Legacy Ace legal for this event?
Yeah, the whole Royal Flush Gang, I think, is on the.
And we have not seen any ace. Zero ace. There's somebody asking in the chat earlier. Lucas, of your personal opinion right now, what is the piece that you think is 100% on the winning build today? If you had to take a stab.
White shirt Scott Porter.
Other than Porter, you asshole. I'm kidding.
Realistically, like the sheer number of Carnage Surfer, I wouldn't be surprised if Carnage ends up taking it.
Yeah.
But if Carnage doesn't take it, you're probably going to see a Ghost Rider. I think those two are.
Ghost Rider.
Yeah, I think those two are diametrically opposed. I think that realistically you see one or the other. Carnage is really good at cleaning up teams, especially if it goes into the late game when he starts healing, gets towards his top dial.
He can run away.
He can, but Ghost Rider is very good at just executing surfers and taking them out of the game.
Lucas is the person who also really defined kind of the talking point I'm going with, where so many people lock into that mindset of he's this defensive piece. He's so amazing defensively. Offensively, this guy's beating you up too. Bucky's arm Cathan, he's a 13 for 6 now.
Scott Porter makes him a 14, and then you choose 100 Blade from Wheels of Vengeance, gives him Precision Strike and Battle Fury, and then 9 of Swords comes up where it says attacks can't be evaded when you have Precision Strike, and he one-shots the Surfer. Just, it's gone.
Wow.
And yeah.
Wow.
And then you play it with a Spider-Man character. So you choose Spider-Man ally, so then he has regular super senses, he has the invincible, he's +1 defense. Maybe play yourself a Jennifer Kale, so now he's a 19 and you can't modify your values, you gotta kill Kale first.
How do you feel about equipment for him? What are the equipment you look at with Ghost Rider?
It's either, for me, it's either Bucky's arm or it's either Bucky's arm or it
Motorcycle?
No, Symbiote is another one, good one.
Symbiote, sure.
The stealth and everything. I got a judge question I gotta take care of.
Lucas has to judge, guys, but that's Lucas's take on things. I'll take back over. Thank you for joining us, Lucas. We'll go pick his brain later, but he is a busy man. We've also got John commenting, love to see all the excitement in the room, especially around the new stuff. Hope you guys are enjoying Kong in hand. What a fun figure. I'm really excited to take a look at him earlier. We're joined by Simeon Bruce again.
Yeah.
And guys, we are going to
flop
wrap
Kong.
up the stream shortly here. We want to be set up so we can capture some gameplay. It is so much fun talking with you guys, though, chatting the meta, pulling in guests. I love it. This is Hero Clix right now. This is my favorite part.
Yeah.
Is when Modern finally starts up again, people start theorizing, people start talking about what's meta, what's not, and we have a field to prove it now. We have a testing ground.
Requests to count up how many Carnage Silver Surfers. I
We
know.
can get a Carnage count, sure.
Yeah, it'll take a little while, but we'll have some downtime once
That could be a
round 2
fun
kicks
short.
off. Yeah.
I got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7,
There
8,
is-
9 Carnage Surfers in my account.
My rough guess right now would be 20 in this room, but that's just off rip. There's usually at least 2 per table with 3 matches per table. Obviously, there's a table where there's 5 on one map, so
Yeah,
that
that's kind of skews a little bit.
yeah.
We've got Kamo Supremacy. Yeah, we love Kamo.
Yeah.
And he says, when y'all revealing Kong,
5 teams without.
we're going to
Scott
shoot a
Porter.
video.
Yeah.
5 teams without Scott.
5 teams with no Scott.
Interesting. That
Yeah.
seemed, well, 2 of them are one-man army APOC.
Right.
Yeah, so 3.
And then the other
Kind
3
of.
are unthemed, or the other 3 are themed. So they're themed with no Scott, which is interesting.
For the
Yeah.
Kong guys, we are going to shoot a video instead of doing it live. We'll post that. That way you don't have to wait for a delay on seeing the card. We can get images of everything. And we will probably record that during round 2. So you could probably expect the video to be up around like 12 Eastern time. Probably around then.
Yeah. I
It
mean, we
might
can drop
take a
it in
little
the
longer
live.
to
We can drop it in one of the lives, except I guess we'll be
Oh
streaming
yeah,
the
let's
game.
do that. Well, no, yeah. We'll figure it out, guys, but
Yeah.
probably around noon. If we can get it uploaded in time, we'll see how the Wi-Fi gods. Sorry, I have burps in me. Just finished watching yesterday's game. Been watching since 4 a.m.
Wow.
Now these guys are starting. Feels great, man. Love the content and the coverage, man. Thank you, Sip and Purell. You are one of our greatest fans, always in the live stream.
Wow.
Greatest username, potentially.
Potentially.
Sippin, Purell. And I mean, honestly, it is just favorite thing in the world. Been playing this game my whole life. It's been so much of my time just like literally thinking. So to get to be a part of the community in this way, to get to bring it to you guys at home, means the world to me. And to read comments like that, anytime you guys comment like something on our videos, I promise we all read it, we all talk about it.
Even
and
the mean stuff.
even the mean
that
stuff.
hurts me.
And it just makes us better, really. It makes me want to make better content.
Yeah.
And
Especially love.
It makes my life, legitimately. It makes
our-
me so happy to see it.
all the like comments and stuff on our next phase, all the like memes that popped out of it. Like
Yeah.
we knew it was gonna happen, but like seeing what the community came up with organically was really fun.
The Wolverine we wanted and the
Yeah.
Wolverine we got.
It's just, yeah.
Oh man.
Glass is at a tilt.
You guys are not ready for come Monday. I've already got them in the YouTube. Come Monday, you guys are not ready for what you're about to see for next phase.
It's almost like
And then it's gonna keep
Dial H is
coming.
entering a next phase.
It really is. We can't talk about that due to NDA that we signed with a new producer.
Yeah.
A new producer, I know, guys.
Dial H, yeah.
It's insane. You guys will not believe what you're about to see. We have a new producer on the show. We've had a few discrepancies, disagreements. If you've listened to the podcast, you might have even heard a little bit about it. But yeah, you guys are the best. We couldn't ask for better. You can't just let a gorilla loose willy-nilly. There's a reason we had to wrap the guy up in chains.
That's true.
He's not wrong.
Got to chain the box to
It's
bring
so
him over.
cool how the lettering is like charred.
It's like this, yeah.
It's like the thematic nature of this is just so good. The old school Kong head.
Is this how WizKids shipped product back in the 1940s? In a box, like with.
I think so, yeah. This is made of real wood,
the
too.
ye oldie time hero clicks where you'd get splinters when you were turning them.
Oh man. Yeah, you grab the box.
Grandpa, what was hero clicks like back in your day? Like, well,
Let me tell you.
my dice were made of bone and my clicks were made of wood.
We have some bone dice, yeah.
We do have
from
bone
the
dice.
40s.
Yeah, original bone dice.
See, we also have been a hole, fellas. I missed the game. Been a hole, fellas.
A while.
Been a
while, yeah.
I missed the game. I missed this podcast. Work has forced me out of Clix. Good luck, all. Hey, man, life moves on. Sometimes being an adult is more important than plastic superheroes. Just kidding.
Yeah.
Can you believe I was about to say that?
Yeah. I'd rather quit my job than quit hero clicks, and I have a few
We'll take
times.
another peek. I'm so excited to show this one to you guys. This is, I mean, this last year has really opened up just Pandora's box for what HeroClix can be. This is an example of what it is. We have Sherlock sitting over here. We don't get to look at that one unless maybe we do some sweet talking.
Yeah, maybe
Guess we'll
we'll
find out.
we'll get that on the stream too at some point. But we gotta talk to the big man in charge about that one.
The graphic design guys have been doing some incredible work on the Iconics line. We hope everyone is enjoying the special touch of each that each of them get. Yeah, once again, guys, John is like the coolest dude. He's been such a pleasure to work with, and he really is like the reason that we get to do cool stuff like this, show it to you guys. So if you like what we're doing, please let us know. Please let WizKids know, because we would love to keep doing it, and we're going to keep doing it next week. I can't stress it enough, guys. The community cannot prepare for what they're about to see. John doesn't even know what he's going to see. He's hearing this.
Hannah.
He's in front of his monitor like this. He's like,
oh, that was a nice skit, guys.
he's going,
Let's see what the
I bet
unboxing
I can prepare for this.
No.
You can't.
You know who absolutely can't prepare? He's not in the chat, but Jalen Major.
Jalen Major can't prepare for this.
That 1940s movie theater ghost.
Who's
cannot
eating
prepare.
Milk Duds and Weathers
Whoppers.
Originals?
Whoppers. All the
They
hard
can't.
candies.
You guys are like, you've never seen HeroClix content like this before. I think it is probably best now that we wrap up the live stream, and we will be back in like 20 minutes here, guys. We want to set up for the match. We've got an open table. We will set up for top table. We'll start streaming matches. We'll start posting videos. We've got so much in store today, guys. It's only 10:30. We're going to be at it all night, and we'll see you in the hot tub tonight as well. It's going to be fun.
Will they
No,
see
they
us in the
will.
hot tub,
They
though?
will see us in the hot tub.
Okay.
Dial
Live stream
H
from the
after
hot tub.
dark.
That's where it's going to be on TikTok, though. So make sure to follow us
Yeah.
on TikTok to
Thank
see
you for the
our
glizzy.
TikTok live.
Thank you for the glizzy.
Wow, a galaxy?
Glizzy in the blender.
Rose. A rose.
Glizzy in the blender. Glizzy in the blender. DQ Blizzard. DQ Blizzard.
All right, we'll be